Yo, while the whole internet is counting down to tonight's R&B tour stop, I bet most people haven't stopped to ask one simple question. What have Usher and Chris Brown actually been doing during the break? We see the sold-out stadiums, the fireworks, the screaming fans, the viral performances. But once those lights go off, once everybody goes home, what does life really look like for two of the biggest names in R&B? Well, I spent some time watching the clips, the interviews, the behind-the-scenes moments, and I ain't gonna lie, some of this made me respect them even more. So before they shut down another stadium tonight, let's rewind the clock and take a look at what these two legends have been really up to. Let's start with Usher. One thing that stood out to me, even during the tour break, his mind never really left the work. In one interview, he wasn't just talking about performing, he kept giving credit to the people behind the scenes, his team, the people who travel with him, the people fans never get to see. And honestly, that tells you a lot about the type of artist he is, because real leadership isn't just about standing in the spotlight, it's about making sure everybody around you shines too. But Usher's life isn't all rehearsals and stadiums. During the break, he also spent time focusing on what matters off the stage: family, his foundation, his personal life. Those quieter moments remind you that when the cameras stop rolling, he's still a father, still a businessman, still somebody trying to balance fame with real life. Now, while all of this was happening, fans weren't slowing down either, because everywhere you looked, people were already counting the days until the next stop on the R&B tour. And trust me, what Chris Brown was doing during the break might surprise you even more. Now, while Usher was taking time to reflect, doing interviews, and showing love to the people around him, Chris Brown was moving a little differently, because if there's one thing we know about Breezy, he never stays still for too long. Even when there's a show on the schedule, his mind always seems to be on the next performance. One thing I've always respected about Chris Brown is that he understands people expect a show every single time he steps on stage. You can't headline sold-out stadiums by accident. That kind of performance takes preparation, even on the days when fans aren't watching. So while everybody else was enjoying the break, you could tell both of these guys were already getting their minds ready for the next city. And that's something a lot of people never get to see.
Oh my God, I love it. Oh, I love you. Amen on three. Amen. 1, 2, 3. Amen.
Fans usually see the finished product, the lights, the dancing, the hit songs. But before all of that, there are meetings, rehearsals, sound checks, costume changes, conversations with the crew, hours and hours of work that never make it onto social media. That's the invisible side of a stadium tour. And honestly, I think that's why this tour has connected with so many people. Yeah, we all love the dance moves, we all love hearing those classic records.
I'm gonna find some shit, okay. And then we'll do it with music, I promise. Hi, looking like you just trying to fuck. Hi, yeah, right, yes.
Is that one?
Yep.
No fucking word. It changed the mood of
The lights.
The light. Like with the light.
But silhouetted, and then you see the light shoulders. Oh, we still need to switch for.
Yeah, unless you want to do it with both of them.
Unless they both come and just start where you're raising and then go back right there.
Close as possible,
Yep.
But when you look a little closer, you start realizing this isn't just two artists showing up to sing. It's hundreds of people working together to create one unforgettable night. Now, here's what got me excited. While all these behind-the-scenes moments were happening, fans online were already counting down. Everybody's asking the same questions. Will there be a surprise guest tonight? Will Usher pull another fan on stage? Is Chris Brown about to bring even more energy now that the tour is back? And after everything we've seen on this tour so far, I wouldn't be surprised if they've got a few surprises waiting. Because one thing about the R&B Tour, every city has had its own story. Every stop has given fans something different to talk about. And with tonight's show finally here, the excitement is only getting bigger. But before those stadium lights come on, there's one question I really want to ask y'all. What are you expecting to see tonight? You know what? After watching all these behind-the-scenes moments, all these interviews, and everything these two have been doing during the break, one thing became crystal clear to me. Great concerts don't start when the lights come on. They start days before, in rehearsals, in meetings, in preparation, in the little moments fans rarely see. That's the invisible side of a stadium tour. And that's why every city on this tour has felt different. It isn't just about singing the same songs every night. It's about bringing a new experience to a new crowd. Different fans, different energy, different memories. And tonight, another city gets its turn. Right now, thousands of fans are probably getting dressed, charging their phones, picking out their outfits, and making their way to the stadium. Some have been counting down for months. Others are about to see Usher or Chris Brown live for the very first time. And that's always a special feeling, because your first concert is one you never forget. And if this tour has taught us anything, it's to expect the unexpected. One night, it's a surprise.
Another night is a viral stage moment. Another night is the crowd singing so loud they almost drown out the music. That's why no two stops on this tour have felt exactly the same. Every city has written its own chapter. Now, before those lights come on tonight, I want to hear from y'all. What do you think is going to happen? Do you think Usher has another unforgettable fan moment waiting? Do you think Chris Brown is about to come out with even more energy? Think we'll get a surprise guest? Or maybe there's another moment nobody sees coming that's about to break the internet? Drop your predictions below, and when the show's over, we're coming right back here to break down every single moment together. If you enjoyed hanging out with me today, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on your notifications, because tonight, the R&B Tour is back. And trust me, if history has taught us anything, something unforgettable is probably about to happen. Until next time, stay safe, stay blessed, keep showing love, and keep sipping. I'll see y'all right after the show. Peace.